Hey team, how are you? Welcome back to Coach's Corner with Coach Kevin. We've been talking about nutrition. We've been talking about different programs to burn the belly fat. Very important to get rid of belly fat because of the problems with visceral fat in the organs and getting clogged up in the heart and the organs and the pancreas, the spleen, the kidneys, everything. Fat gets under the abdominal wall and gets stuck in the organs. So we got to get rid of that abdominal fat underneath the muscle. It's called visceral fat. We've been talking about different programs, eating programs, and the last one we've been talking about is the ketone intermittent program. But another one that I want to talk to, especially for you guys who lift weights or want to keep your muscles nice and strong, protein. Protein is the amino acids, that forms the muscle cells. Glycogen goes in the cell, and that's how you get size. But if you want to protect your muscles from getting wasting and losing strength, you got to get protein. The best source of protein for weightlifters is good old steak, good old meat. You got these teeth that they cut meat, and we're meat eaters. So as a meat eater, there's different types of meat you can get, which is really good in protein. But I also like eggs. Eggs got the 22 essential amino acids in it. It's probably one of the best whole food. One food there is with all the amino acids is eggs. So guys, steak and eggs. Steak and eggs, you can have steak and eggs for breakfast, which would be great. Steak and eggs or sausage or, fats. You got to eat fat to burn fat. You get those fat digestive enzymes, lipids active, and then you combine that with a little bit of exercise. The programs I have my guys on is just walking on a treadmill and doing lightweight training just to maintain that nice muscle tone. So your muscles will never get shrunk, or because if you go on, just an all vegetable diet or all this, I don't, agree with all the vegetable proteins as much as I like the meat proteins. So I recommend one of the diets I'm looking at and have been following is the carnivore diet. Now the carnivore diet might scare you if you're raised in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, because we were told don't eat the yolk, don't eat fat, fat will make you fat. And then now we know it's the opposite. We've been fooled for many years, and maybe that's why we're suffering side effects of heart attacks and clogged arteries because of the insulin factor caused by carbohydrates. So we now know that low carbohydrates and keeping the insulin level low is good to keep fat consumption down. Remember, what raises the insulin, the storage, the hormone storage, causes the fat gain is the sugars. So, of course, we cut out the sugar, we cut out the carbohydrates, but bring in, now, if you don't like fasting, fasting is no fun. You don't eat and you feel hungry sometimes or a lot of times, and you want to get, or the intermittent fasting, you only eat once a day and you're hungry for the day and it doesn't agree with you, you're dizzy, you don't feel good, it's not comfortable for you, then don't do it. But I do recommend the carnivore diet, which you can have like steak and eggs for breakfast, and you can have some meat, again, fish and a light vegetable like broccoli or asparagus at night. Salads and greens and stuff, and they all sound good, but they can also mess with your intestinal tract too for digestion. So, lesson of the day, check out the carnivore diet or contact me and I'll guide you through the program. And with the beverages, don't forget to, with all diets, no sodas, no diet, zero diet, 0 calories. It's all bull crap. You just do good old water and put some lemons in there and have some lemon juice or put some cucumbers in there and make it taste good. And I promise you that if you stick with a high protein, high animal fat diet, you will actually not store fat. Remember in a hamburger, what's the problem with a hamburger? It's not the ground beef, it's the bun. Remember, you can't mix insulin secreting with a protein, fat. In other words, you can't have potatoes and butter together. You can't have pasta because of the high glycemic value will raise the insulin, you'll store the fat. So if you eat steak and potatoes, no good, because then obviously the potatoes is going to raise the insulin stores the fat, you store the fat. Steak by itself, eggs by itself with no complex carbohydrates is the way to go. Cleans you out. You want to burn off that visceral fat on your belly, guys, contact me and I'll set up a program, whatever diet, nutrition program fits you, fits your lifestyle. Now, I was born and raised in Sudbury, and I'm used to moose, bear, duck, partridge. I was born as a meat eater, born and raised in Sudbury. Went to school in Carly and Nesbitt and LaSalle Secondary, then Cambridge College. So I'm definitely a New Sudbury boy, that's for sure. So contact me, Siberians, guys, or ladies that have their husbands with fat bellies and they're concerned, and you don't feel that the intermittent fasting program is good for you or the ketone program is good for you. let's check out some other alternative programs that do work for you to get rid of that abdominal fat and make sure your arteries get cleaned out so you don't have that horrid heart attack that you might not recover from, or could suffer a stroke from, or have all kind of diabetes. So let's talk. Contact me on Messenger, and go to Facebook. Contact me on Messenger, and contact me. Free consultation, no problem. Just message me and I'll get back to you. Have a great, healthy, safe day. All right, team. Bye-bye.